The town square stands quiet, framed by worn brick buildings under the day's soft light, a picture of subdued life. Ethan and Lucas sit on a weathered bench, their youthful faces etched with thoughtful expressions. A palpable sense of contemplation hangs in the air between the two friends. The stillness of the square amplifies the unspoken thoughts weighing on Ethan and Lucas. On the edge of town, a dilapidated factory looms, a relic of bygone industry. Smoke billows relentlessly from the factory's towering chimneys, staining the sky with grey. The factory stands defiant against the horizon, the once vibrant colours now faded and peeling. The river reflects the factory's haunting silhouette, mirroring a town in decline. Dust and grime cover every surface. As the sun dips slow, Ethan and Lucas sit in contemplative silence by the riverbank, long shadows stretching around them. The tranquil river mirrors the fading light, reflecting a sense of profound melancholy in the still evening air. Ethan stares into the flowing water, lost in thought as the peaceful setting belies an unspoken tension. Lucas watches the sunset, the warmth of the fading light unable to dispel the sadness etched on his face. A quiet moment of shared solitude, marked by the gentle murmur of the river and the heavy weight of unspoken feelings. Ethan's cramped apartment is dimly lit, a testament to long hours and tired days. The small space feels even smaller, filled with the weight of unspoken sacrifices. A worn photograph of Ethan's mother sits on the table, her smile a bittersweet reminder. The scent of diner coffee lingers in the air, a constant echo of her tireless work. Every corner of the apartment whispers stories of struggle and unwavering love. Inside Lucas's cramped apartment, the dim light reveals a space born of necessity, not comfort. Evidence of resilience is etched in every corner, a testament to his mother's tireless efforts. The walls seem to whisper tales of sacrifice, each job a brick in their fortress of survival. A palpable sense of love and struggle fills the small apartment. Echoes of late nights and early mornings resonate within the confined space. Despite its size, the apartment is a sanctuary, brimming with dreams and quiet determination. In the bustling Riverwood High classroom, Ethan and Lucas find solace in their silent camaraderie. Unnoticed, they share a subtle glance, a world of unspoken understanding passing between them. Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating the dust motes dancing around their heads. The drone of the teacher's voice fades into background noise, their focus solely on each other. A shared smile flickers across Lucas's face, a silent acknowledgement of their bond. Ethan nods slightly, a reciprocal gesture solidifying their quiet connection in the chaos. Sunlight dances on the river as Ethan and Lucas stand on the bank, the air filled with youthful energy. Stones skip across the water, each ripple a fleeting moment in the tranquil scene. The clear water reflects the serene sky and lush trees, mirroring their hopes and dreams. Lucas's worry pierces the calm. "I'm scared we're going to be stuck in Riverwood forever." Sunlight dances on the Riverwood River as Ethan and Lucas stand on its bank, the flowing water reflecting their troubled thoughts. Ethan's hand gently rests on Lucas's shoulder, a silent offering of strength and solidarity against the current. Ethan's voice cuts through the tranquil sounds of nature, a stark call to action. "We have to do something, Lucas. His gaze intensifies, urging Lucas to rise above despair. We can't just sit here and let things happen to us. Ethan and Lucas walk through Riverwood, their expressions mirroring each other in disappointment. The bustling town surrounds them, a stark contrast to their weary determination. Fresh out of high school, they search for opportunity amid the crowded streets. Each step echoes with the weight of unrealized dreams in the vibrant town of Riverwood. Dim light filters into the warehouse as Ethan heaves a heavy box, his silhouette stark against the gloom. Muscles strain, sweat glistens on Ethan's brow as he struggles with the weight, a testament to his arduous task. His hands tremble, a visible sign of the physical toll, yet his grip remains firm, unyielding. Each lift is a battle against exhaustion, his body pushed to its limits in the cavernous warehouse. The air hangs heavy with dust and the scent of old wood, a silent witness to Ethan's solitary struggle. Determination etched on his face, Ethan presses on, undeterred by the weight and the oppressive atmosphere. Bright fluorescent lights shine on Lucas as he stands behind the counter. The fast food restaurant buzzes with activity, a symphony of sizzling and chatter. Lucas plasters on a forced smile, a mask to hide his true feelings. A customer approaches, eager to place their order. Lucas steels himself, ready to serve another faceless patron. The monotonous routine stretches endlessly before him. Dim light casts long shadows in Ethan's cramped apartment, takeout containers and papers strewn about. Ethan sighs, frustration etched on his face. Another month, another paycheck that barely covers rent. Lucas mirrors his friend's weariness. We are just cogs in a machine. Ethan's eyes gleam with newfound resolve. I have been thinking. Maybe we need a change. He leans forward, a daring proposal on his lips. Let's pack our bags and move to Chicago. Lucas hesitates, then nods slowly, hope flickering in his eyes. Maybe it is exactly what we need. Ethan and Lucas step onto the vibrant Chicago streets, a symphony of car horns and distant sirens enveloping them. Their eyes widen, a mixture of awe and apprehension as they gaze upon the towering skyscrapers above. Long shadows dance with sunlight, painting a mesmerizing scene amidst the overwhelming city bustle. The sheer density of people moving in every direction creates a dizzying yet captivating urban ballet. Ethan and Lucas descend into the dimly lit basement apartment, each step echoing in the stale air. The heavy door creaks shut behind them, sealing off the outside world. A single, bare bulb casts long shadows across the damp walls. Dust motes dance in the faint light, highlighting the room's neglect. Ethan sighs, running a hand through his hair as he surveys their new, cramped living space. Lucas drops his bag with a thud, the sound magnified in the confined space. Under a blazing sun, Ethan strains, hauling a heavy beam across the dusty construction site, sweat beading on his brow. The relentless sun glares off the metal skeletons of buildings, each hammer blow echoing Ethan's struggle. He pauses, the weight of the beam heavy in his arms, wiping his brow with a dirt-stained glove. The air vibrates with the roar of machinery, each clang and grind a testament to the day's brutal labor. With a renewed resolve, Ethan heaves the beam forward, pushing through the dust and din, his silhouette against the harsh sky. Inside the bustling electronics store, Lucas, in a slightly oversized polo, stands ready to assist. He turns, his face lighting up with professional enthusiasm. Lucas gestures emphatically toward a dazzling wall of televisions. Each screen flickers, casting vibrant colors across the store. He points out the features of the latest model with a practiced smile. A customer approaches, drawn in by Lucas's engaging demonstration. Dim light reveals peeling paint in a neglected basement apartment, casting long shadows across the room. Ethan and Lucas sit at a worn table, their faces reflecting the harsh realities of their financial struggle. They eat a meager meal of cheap noodles, each bite a reminder of their difficult circumstances. The silence is heavy, broken only by the sound of their utensils against the cheap bowls. A single flickering bulb illuminates the table, highlighting the lines of worry etched on their faces. The weight of their situation hangs in the air, a palpable tension filling the small, cramped space. Dim light struggles to pierce the chaos of Lucas's basement apartment, boxes casting long, eerie shadows across the room. Lucas, perched on an overturned bucket, runs a weary hand through his disheveled hair, a mask of frustration etched on his face. The air hangs heavy with unspoken doubts, a silent question echoing in the cramped space. "Did we make a mistake moving here?" Lucas asks. The question a stark admission of vulnerability in the dim light. In the dimly lit basement apartment, shadows dance among haphazardly stacked boxes and strewn clothes. A single lamp casts a weak glow, struggling to penetrate the gloom of the cramped space. Ethan and Lucas sit across from each other, their faces etched with determination in the subdued light. Ethan leans forward, his gaze intense, as he prepares to speak words of encouragement. "These struggles, Lucas, they're not defeats," Ethan says, his voice resonating with conviction. "They're proof we're still in the fight, proof we haven't given up on our dreams," he adds, his eyes gleaming. Boxes tower in the dimly lit basement, casting long shadows as Ethan paces, energy buzzing around him. Lucas leans back, lost in thought, a notepad filled with scribbled ideas balanced precariously on his knee. The air hangs thick with the smell of stale coffee, a testament to their all-nighters and unwavering ambition. Ethan stops pacing, eyes gleaming with determination. "Okay, so we're agreed. Financial independence, here we come." Lucas raises an eyebrow, a hint of practicality in his voice. "Right, but financial independence requires an actual business idea." He pauses, tapping his pen thoughtfully. "Something people will pay money for," he concludes. In the small repair shop, Ethan and Lucas are surrounded by scattered tools, the air thick with anticipation and a hint of anxiety. Sunlight cuts through the dusty window, casting long shadows and highlighting the cramped space. Their newly opened electronics repair service is filled with wires, a testament to their ambition. Ethan and Lucas exchange a quick, nervous glance, acknowledging the daunting task ahead. The shared nervousness hangs heavy, a silent promise of challenges and triumphs yet to come. Sunlight streams into the small repair shop, illuminating the dust motes dancing over the cluttered counter. Ethan and Lucas stand amidst scattered tools and spare parts, their expressions mirroring growing anxiety. They glance out at the empty street, their hopes dimming with each passing, customerless hour. Frustration etches deeper lines on their faces as the reality of another unprofitable day sinks in. The silence in the shop is broken only by the faint hum of unmet expectations. Sunbeams cut through dust in the cluttered repair shop, illuminating Ethan's battle with a stubborn engine. Lucas clashes with an irate customer over a malfunctioning toaster, sparks of anger flying. Wrenches clatter and sparks ignite as Ethan fights the machine. Frustration is etched on Ethan's sweat-streaked face as the engine sputters and coughs. A weary glance passes between Ethan and Lucas, acknowledging the shared tension. Under dim fluorescent lights, Ethan and Lucas stand amidst scattered tools, their faces etched with worry and defeat. The air hangs heavy with the scent of solder and dust, a testament to their struggling livelihood. Ethan runs a hand through his hair, a silent gesture of frustration and desperation. Lucas stares at a stack of unpaid bills, his shoulders slumped under the crushing weight of financial loss. The silence is broken only by the hum of faulty equipment, a stark reminder of their disheartening reality. Under the dim fluorescent lights, Ethan and Lucas stand in the small repair shop, dust motes swirling around them. Ethan runs a hand through his hair, exhaustion etched deeply into his features. Lucas stares at the workbench, its surface scarred and stained with the marks of countless repairs. Their shoulders slump, weighed down by the gravity of their unspoken decision. Defeated, they exchange a heavy look, the silence filled with unspoken words. Dim light barely penetrates the cramped basement, casting long, eerie shadows across haphazardly stacked boxes. Lucas sits defeated on a milk crate, head buried in his hands, the weight of failure heavy on his shoulders. Ethan stares blankly at the wall, lost in thought as unspoken accusations hang thick in the stale air. The air is heavy with the bitter taste of failure, a suffocating blanket of regret. Lucas clenches his fists, knuckles white, the crushing burden of responsibility almost unbearable. "This is all my fault, Ethan. I led you into this," Lucas confesses, his voice barely above a whisper. A dim bulb casts long shadows in the cramped basement apartment. Ethan and Lucas sit together on the worn couch, a picture of shared solitude. Ethan places a reassuring hand on Lucas's shoulder, a gesture of comfort. Ethan's eyes reflect warmth and resolve, a stark contrast to the somber setting. "Failure is just a detour, Lucas," Ethan says, his voice filled with conviction. "It's a chance to learn, adapt, and come back stronger," Ethan adds, offering hope. In a brightly lit classroom, Ethan is surrounded by textbooks and tools, his silhouette sharp against the glow. Ethan pores over complex electrical diagrams, his brow furrowed in concentration. The intense focus in his eyes reflects the challenge of the intricate circuits before him. Each line and symbol on the page seems to hold a secret, drawing him deeper into study. The room is silent, save for the rustle of pages, as Ethan remains absorbed in his electrical world. In the quiet library, Lucas hunches over a textbook, his brow furrowed as he navigates the complex world of IT. Empty coffee cups and scattered notes bear witness to his dedication as he spends hours researching and practicing. The soft glow of the desk lamp highlights his intense focus, illuminating the determination in his eyes. He is completely absorbed, a solitary figure wrestling with the intricacies of networking and IT support. On Chicago's vibrant streets, Ethan and Lucas walk with a shared sense of purpose, their footsteps a steady drumbeat of ambition. Each is driven by the desire to refine their skills, striding purposefully toward their separate jobs. Determination etches their faces as they navigate the busy sidewalks, their focus unwavering amidst the urban chaos. The city pulses around them, a backdrop to their individual quests for advancement and success. Under warm lights, the classroom buzzes with quiet focus as Ethan meticulously tinkers with wires, his brow furrowed in concentration. A faint smile plays on his lips as the circuits begin to respond, a silent testament to his growing expertise. Instructors watch Ethan's progress, their impressed nods a silent affirmation of his exceptional talent. Ethan's hands dance across the board, a symphony of skill and dedication unfolding under the watchful eyes of his mentors. Lucas, a whirlwind of focused energy, commands the keyboard, lines of code cascading across the screen. His fingers dance, resolving a complex IT issue with breathtaking precision. Colleagues look on, their faces etched with awe and admiration for Lucas's skill. A murmur of impressed voices ripples through the workplace, celebrating his expertise. The glow of the monitor illuminates Lucas's face as he navigates the system. Leaning back, a satisfied smile graces Lucas's lips, a quiet acknowledgement of his triumph. A warm glow bathes Ethan's apartment, long shadows dancing in the soft light. Ethan raises his glass, a genuine smile brightening his features. Lucas mirrors Ethan's gesture, his eyes sparkling with shared joy. A soft clink echoes as their glasses meet, sealing a bond of friendship. The air crackles with unspoken understanding between the two friends. Mutual support radiates from their faces, a silent promise in the night. Amidst the construction site's chaos, Ethan expertly maneuvers heavy machinery, his movements precise and powerful. He oversees his team, his voice clear and authoritative above the din. Concrete pours, shaping the foundation under Ethan's watchful eyes. Sweat glistens on Ethan's brow, a testament to his relentless drive and expertise. He surveys the site, his gaze sweeping over the progress, a sense of pride etched onto his face. Ethan is in his element, transforming the landscape with each calculated move. Lucas, surrounded by monitors and cables, is the nerve center of IT support. He navigates the digital chaos, a solver of tech mysteries in a mid-sized company. Each call is a new challenge, a chance to expand his knowledge. Every interaction is a step forward, forging connections within the company. Amidst the screens and wires, he builds a foundation, one connection at a time. Lamplight bathes Ethan's cozy apartment in a warm glow, illuminating bookshelves filled with stories. Ethan asks, "So, things are actually looking up for once, huh?" Lucas leans forward, a smile playing on his lips. "Yeah, it's almost surreal." Ethan chuckles, remembering. "Remember those nights we were practically eating ramen every day?" Lucas's eyes gleam with hope. Now, we can finally start thinking about the future. "Honestly, I want to travel, see the world," Lucas admits, his gaze distant with dreams of adventure. Ethan and Lucas transition from their dark basement apartment to a sun-drenched brighter space. Boxes overflow, yet the room is filled with the promise of a new beginning. Sunlight pouring in, dust motes dance in the race, illuminating the chaotic joy of moving. A sense of upward mobility hangs in the air, palpable in every sunlit corner. The windows frame a world of possibilities, reflecting in their hopeful eyes. In the warm glow of the apartment, Ethan and Lucas pace, phones pressed to their ears, exhaustion mingling with satisfaction. Ethan reassures his mum. "Yes, Mum, the project went great. We finally launched it today." He adds, No need to worry. I'm eating well, and Lucas is making sure I get enough sleep." Lucas chimes in, "Hi, Mom, everything's fine here. Ethan and I are celebrating a successful launch." Lucas promises, "We'll visit soon, I promise. Just need to catch up on some rest first." The Chicago River reflects the city's lights, a shimmering dance on the dark water as evening descends. Ethan and Lucas sit in quiet contemplation, the gentle breeze whispering secrets through the trees. The air is filled with a sense of calm, the distant city a backdrop to their riverside vigil. Reflections ripple and distort with each passing boat, briefly breaking the serene cityscape. A moment of shared silence hangs in the air, heavy with unspoken thoughts and emotions. The city's glow intensifies, casting long shadows that stretch and mingle along the riverbank. Lucas stands by the murky Chicago River, its dark waters reflecting the shimmering city lights. A thoughtful expression washes over Lucas's face as they gaze into the distance, lost in contemplation. The cool evening breeze whispers through the city, carrying the distant sounds of urban life. Memories flood back as Lucas reflects on their journey, a mix of nostalgia and resolve in their eyes. The tranquil scenery of Riverwood echoes faintly in their mind, a stark contrast to the present moment. Lucas acknowledges the distance they've traveled, a quiet sense of accomplishment settling in. The Chicago River mirrors the city's glittering lights, its dark waters whispering secrets under the twilight sky. Ethan stands by the riverbank, the cityscape painting a dramatic backdrop to his resolute figure. His face, etched with unwavering determination, reflects the weight and promise of the journey ahead. A nod seals his resolve, each flicker of light on the water emphasizing his solemn vow. "Agreed," Ethan says, his voice carrying over the gentle lapping of the river against the pier. "Our journey is far from over. We still have much to achieve," he declares, his words echoing with ambition. Under harsh light, Ethan hunches over his drafting table, brow furrowed, lost in the intricate world of electrical plans. The air is still, save for the soft scratching of his pencil as he meticulously traces lines, a new project taking shape. Each precise stroke reflects intense concentration, the weight of the project pressing upon his focused gaze. The drafting table is a battlefield of blueprints, each line a calculated move in his silent, focused war. Lucas is absorbed in his digital world, monitors glowing around him with lines of code and network diagrams. His fingers fly across the keyboard, a symphony of clicks echoing in his high-tech office. He glances up, assessing the complex system, a silent guardian of the company's IT infrastructure. Lucas is constantly innovating, ensuring the company thrives with the latest technological advancements. Ethan and Lucas stride purposefully through the bustling Chicago streets, their silhouettes sharp against the urban landscape. Sunlight glints off the skyscrapers, framing their determined expressions as they navigate the crowded sidewalks. A palpable sense of purpose emanates from their confident strides, each step measured and resolute. The city's vibrant energy pulsates around them, yet their focus remains unwavering. They are two figures united by a shared mission, their resolve etched into every line of their faces. Warm light bathes Ethan's apartment, casting a cozy glow as Ethan and Lucas share a silent understanding. They lean in, faces illuminated, the air thick with unspoken dreams and shared aspiration. Ethan and Lucas offer words of advice, their expressions sincere and supportive. A palpable sense of mutual encouragement fills the room, binding them together in their shared journey. Under the vast sky, the Chicago skyline stretches a monument to ambition and dreams. Ethan and Lucas stand silhouetted, their figures stark against the urban panorama. A shared sense of triumph etches into the lines of their faces as they gaze upon the city. The city sprawls before them, a testament to their hard work. Their expressions, mirrors reflecting the city's light, hint at future victories and challenges. Dim light paints Ethan's apartment with shadows as he gestures, his words hanging in the air. Lucas leans forward, a skeptical look in his eyes. "I hear you, but what makes this different?" Ethan's voice rises with conviction. "Right team, right idea, right timing. It's a perfect storm." Intrigued, Lucas leans closer, his gaze intense. "All right, I'm listening. Lay it on me. What's the plan?" The Chicago River mirrors the vibrant city lights, its surface shimmering like a dark, liquid jewel. Ethan, lost in thought, leans against the railing, his silhouette framed by the urban glow. Beside him, Lucas raises a glass, a silent toast to the dazzling Chicago skyline. The air buzzes with the city's energy as they stand in contemplative companionship. Reflections dance on the water, mirroring the complex emotions swirling within them. A moment of quiet amidst the urban symphony, two figures silhouetted against the night. Ethan and Lucas walk, their faces reflecting the harsh Chicago sun and their shared determination. The city rises like a fortress around them, a concrete maze promising both salvation and ruin. Each footstep echoes against the towering buildings, a rhythm of resolve. Their eyes scan the crowds, searching for a sign, a glimmer of hope amidst the urban sprawl. A renewed sense of purpose hardens their gaze, steeling them for the trials ahead. The city's pulse quickens around them, mirroring the anticipation in their hearts. The Chicago skyline awakens, its towering structures kissed by the first light of dawn. Golden and rose hues paint the buildings, a spectacle of urban beauty. Ethan and Lucas stand silhouetted against the vibrant sky, gazing out at the waking giant. The vast city stretches before them, a concrete testament to dreams. Hope and ambition burn within them, mirroring the boundless expanse of the city.